I'm an undercover cop. We've been hearing reports about a girl in a red Mercedes who's transporting drugs. She's hiding them in her pussy, so I'm gonna need to check you.
What's going on, fam? We've got a very special episode today, okay? It's a bit more of a personal episode. You know, I've been trying to find the perfect whammon, okay? I've turned to video games to show me how to pick up the whammon, okay? So I went to Super Seducer 1, you know, played the game through, made sure that I understood all the tips and tricks. Didn't have a lot of luck, to be honest, and I was really wondering why I was not having a lot of luck with the ladies. Sleazy Jesus, Sleazus, the creator actually, good old Richard did come out and say that there were some problems with Super Seducer, so they went to work on Super Seducer 2. After playing the game, I can tell you now, my results with the whammon have been drastically different, okay? I wanted to jump on today and give you my 7 top tips that I learned from Super Seducer 2 to pick up the whammon. So guys, where do we start? Tip number 1. We all know that initiating the conversation
is half the battle.
Bingo.
So I was very eager to find out some tips and tricks to actually start talking to the ladies, and luckily I found a lot of examples.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy sets you free.
What's your emergency?
Now you're clearly going to be a Casanova when it comes to, you know, walking up to the ladies and talking to them and starting that conversation. But what about when you sit down for dinner with them? The whole ordering the food process, what do you do there?
I'll have a slice of the cherry cake, and for the lady, she's gonna be eating my dick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gonna get them back in little pieces, and I'm going to eat their liver and their kidney and roast it and marinate it, and then
Well, talking of food, I can teach you an ancient technique using chopsticks.
Oh yeah.
But aside from all that, we know that the women want us to be decisive, alpha males, dominant, making decisions, telling them how it is, and getting to the point.
Listen, darling, we both know Amber's not your real name, so tell me, what did your mama call you?
You know, I'm a very busy guy, and I don't want to waste either of our time, so, you know, unless we're gonna fuck, there's no point in this, so, you know...
You had me at hello.
Why don't I give you my phone? You bang your digits in there, and then I'll bang your brains out one day. Just come around.
Now you've asserted yourself as the dominant alpha male. You've clearly, you know, separated yourself from the pack and shown that you are decisive, strong, and just overall an alpha. The next thing is you gotta make sure that you're asking alpha male questions. You gotta make sure that the questions being asked have the Super Seducer seal of approval.
When was the last time you got fucked properly?
Am I still a virgin? Have you ever had sex on a horse?
How much do you pay for your fake tits? They sat on my dick, started riding, and I heard your voice. What do you think that dream means? So you got something stronger, you know, a little bit of cocaine.
So, if you were to do cowgirl, would you prefer, like, just normal cowgirl?
Now this next tip, guys, it was very important for me, very important. Speaking of important, it's the very act of looking powerful and important. Only ever refer to yourself in the third person, just like all powerful people do apparently. Sam doesn't do that, and Sam's a good guy.
Can't believe you'd be so shallow to judge Mahmoud over a picture. You made Mahmoud so happy today. Mahmoud has a big heart and he helps people close to him.
You want to make sure that you've always got a president always on the standby to take the call, so you can show that you know important people.
How are you, Mr. President?
Who is that?
Robert Mugabe.
Your friend is Robert Mugabe? Oh my god. You must know a lot of people.
And if those kind of things don't work, if the president doesn't pick up, then look, there's other ways, of course, to show that you are powerful and important.
You see, I'm the boss, and here's how I run things. We're all like a family. A family that fucks. I'm an undercover cop. My name's Richard, but my friends call me Dick. You wanna try, babe? Come. Call me Iron Dick. Listen, Amber. You ain't know nothing about good sex until you had this dick right up inside you.
Now, I know the other tips have been good tips, but this next one is going to be the biggest one. It's the most important one, okay? If you're gonna only walk away with one, then this is the one that you want to be walking away with, okay? What you need to be doing is this next tip, and the tip is, of course, none other than respecting the whammon.
Let's fuck in the car. So I was thinking I'll just bend you over this thing here, just be banging you.
What? Get off me!
You're opening the mail, sexual, putting through a call. Mr. Lamarina. 200% of girls love having sex outdoors.
You silly bitch!
Well, if by friends you mean fuck buddies, then hell yeah!
You know, I need just a little bit of arse cheek to be visible. Do you suck dick for money? So would you say you come and fuck me up in the toilet?
If you want to be whore number 13, you have to answer now!
Baby, how you doing? Do you prefer it in the pussy or in the arse? Are you ready?
Someone please help!
You gotta do it.
No,
You gotta do it.
Oh, if all else fails, tip number 7, just copy some Jurassic Park shit.
There's too much chaos here because the way the droplet falls depends on the orientation of the hairs on your hand.
I'll show you what I think of your fucking idea, yeah?